Good morning, guys. Good morning, May 10th, Saturday. On a beautiful sunny day here in southern Maine. Uh, Man, I tell you, sun is supposed to come out tomorrow, so that'll be good. See what that looks like. See if anybody remembers. But it'll be so damn wet you can't do anything. Man, bring on the sun. We'll take it. How you guys doing? Good Saturday morning. It was a week, huh? Got a bunch done this week. Had a good week. George Ross is here. Yeah. Alex Redmond, quick on the trigger this morning. And of course, Wendy in the background, turning the knobs, posting the links, being the straw that stirs the drink around here. George Ross says he's a 10 out of 10. Reset and refocus. Look at those comments coming right up. Yeah. Roy Dahl is here, the original OG. Touring Man is back. Good to see you, buddy. We missed you. I think it was yesterday. Yeah. 10 for Alex. Shirt already soaked. And I don't mean by going out in the rain. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Get my brightness up a little bit. She's a little dim this morning. Yeah. Josh Baker checking in with a 9.5. The sun will come out tomorrow. Tomorrow, the sun. Hey, isn't there a song? Tomorrow. Hey, Bubba, congratulations on the graduation, on your daughter's graduation. That's fantastic. So there's one, right? I think that's the first one. I was thinking it was your youngest daughter graduating from high school, but now I realize I'm starting to get it down. There's a lot to keep track of with those Hogans. So, yeah. Now I'm singing, Bob. No singing on the live 365, unless it's me, of course, and burn the place down. Yeah, did you guys have a good Friday? Run through the finish line like we talk about? Yeah. Who's got a win they want to share? Who's got a win? Did you guys see the new website? Oh, by gosh. Check it out. Get the links in there. I'm a link posting fool now. I cut from the iPad over here and it goes through my body, out my thumb, into my phone, into you guys. Very talented. Yeah. Bubba, thank you. Go from college grad to funeral today and back to high school grad on Tuesday. Yeah, we're thinking of you. It's been a tough week for you guys. So it's hard when you have those. It's got to be hard. I don't really know. Those celebrations like that for different reasons, right? So if there's any silver lining to that, it's you're bringing the family together, right? So we'll be thinking of you. Sold a turtle pond while here in Florida. Bubba, yeah. From poolside, or were you at the beach, or what was going on there? Sold the turtle pond. I'm gonna check it out. Yeah. Good to see you guys. Yeah, check out the new website. And if you like it and you need a website and your digital media program, footprint, imprint, whatever you want to call it, stinks, hit my buddy Tyler Kirk up with Legacy Media. He can help you. He's not messing around over there. He's a good man. And he does good stuff, and he does what he says he's going to do, which is a breath of fresh air. So Josh Baker says, my win, I got the VA ready to take plumbing calls next week. Boom. I like it. Yeah, because, Josh, you know our coaching call is coming, and I'm going to ask you, hey, how'd you make out with the VA? Good stuff. Love it. Yeah. Heading out of town end of next week. Got some travel. And, end of next week. Got some travel. Going to go down to Steve Rosenberg's 2-day event in Houston, and we get to see Bailey at the same time, which is awesome. If you're interested in the daily sales accelerator that Bubba and I both participate in and help Steve with, along with Richard Nordheim, there's a 7-day trial right there in the link for you on Facebook. Make out with VA. Yeah, that didn't kind of come out right. Yeah. So check that out. And guys, if I've helped you, if these calls have been impactful in any way, would you consider leaving me a Google review? I don't mind asking for it. I just got that set up and got things switched around so that's all good, and we'll build that out. That reminds me, I got to get the website connected to that. Always something. Always something. So got to write more blogs, do more podcasts, shoot more videos, all the stuff. So, but we're having a blast. So this week, the past several days, Touring Man. So we don't have stream that 2 days, right? Oh no, Touring Man. Every day. We'll be here every day. Yeah. There's not, there isn't anything that would deter me from going live every day, mostly because I committed to doing it every day for the year. So that's the drill. Now, if there was internet and I was wasn't internet and I was off the grid, we'd do something, we'd figure something out. But we can even figure that out. So Dustin Hippensteel is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. What's going on this Saturday morning? Yeah, it's almost like still dark out here. Come on, man. Like, help a brother out. Right. Touring Man. Discipline doesn't take days off. No days off here. Every day at 8. Please share it. Pop this out to your friends. Say, hey, this guy is, I don't know what's gotten into this guy, but he's going live every day trying to help people. Look at him go. Right? So, as I mentioned, day 7 of our Identity Shift series. Okay. And I wanted to talk today about mirrors, not mirrors in the way of selling things, but mirrors in the way of your circle and the people that you have around you, and encourage you to surround yourself with mirrors. Your circle reflects your standards. You see my standard thing back here, my coach certification from Ben Newman. Ben talks a lot about the standard, and that's his thing. I love it. So, what is your standard? Mike Matheson, SJC graduation in the pouring rain. St. Joe's College graduation in the pouring rain. That's not Travis. That's Travis graduating. That's not Tyler. Okay, you're going to it. All right, seriously. Outside? Damn. Yeah. Well, hey, stay dry, Mike. Love you. Good to see you, buddy. Guys, you're not just a product of your habits. You're a product of your environment, especially the people in it. It's funny how my buddy Mike jumped on there because he's the one that kind of got me into triathlon and doing all that stuff. So if I hadn't reconnected with Mike, you look at where you're at and what you're doing, I may never really be even sitting right here. So craziness, huh? Oh, okay. The girlfriend. Yeah. Well, have fun. Stay dry. So the people around you reflect your current identity. I got to make my letters bigger. I can't see my notes. I might have to get those readers sometime in the next year or so. I'm fighting it though. Guys, the people around you reflect your current identity, not your potential. If you're surrounded by people who normalize average, like, close enough is good enough. Inconsistency. Well, I don't really want to do it today. Or they're complaining. You'll unconsciously calibrate to that level. Why would you not, right? It's what you're around all the time. You want to shift your identity? Upgrade your circle. Yeah. Upgrade your circle. So look at the 5 people you spend the most time with. You hear us say that a lot. You are the average of the 5 people you hang around with the most, right? Hang around with 5 millionaires should be the 6. Yeah, maybe. But you're going to see your standards in the mirror. If you check the 5 people that you're hanging around with now. Good morning, Rachel. Most people stay stuck not because they lack drive, but because they're surrounded by people who aren't moving either. Okay, we kind of go with what's comfortable, right? So today we're going to talk about your circle and how it's either a mirror of your comfort zone or a reflection of your future. Ooh, I like that one. I don't know who said it, but the quote for today is, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together with the right people. That matters, right? Your circle truly shapes your identity. What's it define? It defines what's normal, what's acceptable, what's expected, and what's possible. Road trip. Yeah, cool. You'll always calibrate to the average standard of the people you let closest to you. Oh, you have a choice. Yeah, you do. You have a choice where you spend your time, guys, and who you spend it with. Even strong-willed people bend under the pull of environment over time. And we talked a few days ago about controlling your environment, right? Well, here are the kinds of people to watch out for, to not let into the circle, right? The anchors, I call them a boat anchor. They pull you back to your old identity. They're pulling you down, always reminding you of who you used to be. Oh, you don't do that. What are you doing? What are you doing shooting those videos? So these are things I've heard. Oh, yeah. What are you, some big TV star now? Things I've heard, guys. They'll joke about your growth and downplay your wins. Yeah, but I mean, whatever. Yeah, what is that you're doing? Think you can really make it doing that? Those are the anchors. And then there's the drifters. No goals, no urgency, no accountability. They just live on autopilot. They're never really doing much or accomplishing anything. And they celebrate distraction over discipline all the time. And then the last one, the subtle saboteurs. Okay, they sabotage everything. They'll support you. Yeah. Meanwhile, they're over here drilling holes in your boat when your growth threatens them. Yeah, that's the little digs, little doubt they cast, the way they say something. Maybe it's a little passive aggressive. That shift in energy they have when you level up. They're not bad people. They're not always bad. But they're not for the version of you that is rising. Yeah. My comments aren't coming up on my, I think it started, but I got one comment and then they're on my phone. So forgive me if I haven't seen you here in the chat, but like to holler, shout everybody out. So yeah, guys, pop in the chat. How you doing? 1 to 10 today, and what you're up to this weekend. Yeah, so stay away from those subtle saboteurs, right? They're the ones holding that drill. They're drilling holes in your boat. Hey, you do a great job. Drilling holes in your boat, right? So the people you need in your circle, who are they? They're the mirrors, the expanders, and the accountability partners. What are the mirrors? They're people that reflect your highest standard. It's very simple. Very simple. You see people, guys, you see people that pop onto this chat repeatedly. Matt Blood, Bubba Hogan, Wendy's here all the time. Rachel, Alex, a lot of you guys are here. Roy Dahl, a lot of you, I'm just scrolling through them. Josh Baker. These are people that I look at and go, I'm in the right room. They want to get better. And they want me to get better. And they're not going to accept nothing. They're not going to accept less than my best. They're people that will call you out, but from a place of love. They remind you of who you're becoming, not who you've been. So those are the mirrors. Then we want to have some expanders, people further along who stretch your vision. I'll name a couple. Steve Rosenberg, Ben Newman, people that I hang around and watch what they do and go, I see how he's doing that. I wonder if I could do that. I bet I could. Further, I wonder if he'd help me. Yeah, he will. So when you're around people like that, your problems feel smaller and your potential feels bigger. I talk to Bubba all the time. We bounce things off one another. All of a sudden, I'm off in a different direction and he's off in a different direction. We're both doing great things. How about an accountability partner? The last one. People that don't just hype you up, they check you too. Hey, careful this. Think about this. But they don't, in that process, they don't allow you to play small. If you say, like I said to somebody once, I want to double my monthly revenue. I think it was Bubba. He said, why not 10x it? Steve said the same thing. I'm like, I guess why not? Right? And yeah, it sounds good. And you still got to do it. Got to take the steps. Speaking of steps, action steps. All right. Let's do a little circle audit exercise. We're going to audit your circle. Write down the 5 people you spend the most time with, whether it's work, family, friends, online, doesn't matter. No, just think about it. Or get your phone out or open up a note. Type in the first 5 people that come to mind, people that you spend the most time with. You see the comments here while you're doing that. Think of that. I'll give you just a second. Alex says, met Bob and Steve in January. My life is already significantly different. Well, that's good, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Glad to hear that. And you've been a big part of that. Johnny Ortiz here. Oh, we better shape up, people. Yeah. Who are the 5 people you spend the most time with? Work, family, friends, online. Be honest. And then ask yourself this: are they reinforcing the identity I'm stepping into, or the one I'm trying to outgrow? Which one? Are they the crabs pulling me back in the bucket? So are they reinforcing the identity I'm trying to step into, or the one I'm trying to outgrow? And then choose one adjustment. So we got the 5 people. We know whether they're adding or detracting, adding or taking away, improving or drilling holes in the boat. And then just choose one adjustment. Either spend less time with someone who's holding you back, or spend more time with someone who's lifting you up. Or if you don't like what you see on that list, find a new room. Find a new room to grow in, whether that's events, groups, this community, coaching. See what I did there? Yeah, and you're building a stronger circle. So write down the 5 people. It's a hard list, Josh. It really is. And sometimes people, you don't have to call them up, say, yeah, hey, Johnny, we're not hanging out no more. Right? You don't have to do that, but you might choose to just maybe spend a little less time, or spend time in a mixed group where maybe you don't need to be right in front of that person being influenced by them. Hey, great to see you. Boom, I'm going to stick and move. I'm over here. I see that guy Bubba over there, and I want to chat with him. I know he's doing good things. Yeah, so who are the 5 people? Read some Ziegler and Rohan. Yeah. Rohn, sorry. Rohan. Spell that backwards. I'm going to stop reading those comments so fast. Get yourself some of that Jim Rohan. Oh, shit. Josh Baker, just realized I don't have any friends. Josh, I would check you on that, because you probably do, but you're probably in a period where, they're out doing something on Saturday. They're Saturdays, and that's fine to be that way. Saturdays are for the boat. Saturdays are for golf. Saturdays are for grabbing a 12-pack and where are we headed today, and get screwed up and have a blast. And boy, it was a tough week. I really deserve this. But Saturdays for a lot of us are, wow, I guess I can get that blog written. I could shoot that podcast. I could get that video done. I could do some outreach. I could call those past clients and shit. I could work out. I know everybody that I see that I want to emulate is taking care of themselves. So you got a choice. Do it or not do it. And as I've heard Steve say in the past, don't tell me you don't have time. Just tell me it's not a priority. That's all. No big deal. I'll be over here doing it. Josh says, this is good. Seek out the quality people to hang with. Yeah. It's funny, I don't know, it was a couple weeks ago, Wendy went out with some of her girlfriends for an evening or, dinner and stuff. And I was just here, and I think I kind of went through that same thing, Josh. I'm like, well, I don't really call anybody or do anything, but it's the season of life that I'm in right now, is that I'm just going hard in the paint and I'm doing some things, and I'm okay with a Friday night of making sure my act is together business wise, and that I'm moving the needle in the right direction. Saturdays are for the boys, Forrest says. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, man, get that bowling shirt out and get ready to go. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with doing. You got to do some of that, You gotta blow off steam now and then. But there's 104 weekend days in the year. Johnny says, you got me inspired to do some of those. Get some of those medals hanging in the background. Thanks to doing these lives. Yeah, Johnny was the inspiration behind these. I always give him credit. He said to me, Bob, the thing that moved the needle the most in my coaching business was just going live every day. And that's all I needed to hear, because I'm like, oh, that doesn't cost anything. I can do that. I already don't mind doing that kind of thing. So why not lean into it? So Johnny, thank you. I appreciate it. Quality over quantity, Rachel says. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, getting around the people that are helping you level up, right? You don't just grow through habits. You grow through who you're around. If your environment doesn't challenge you, it will slowly change you. Change you back into who and what you used to be. All right. So if you're building a stronger circle, if you're making a change today or this week, drop a fist pump in the chat for me. If you're watching it on the rewind, just say rewind or replay or caught this later in the day, Bob, and here's what I got from it. If it hit you in the feels or resonated with you in some way, share it. Just share it along, share it out, share it on your page. I dare you to put it on your page and not care what somebody might think when they see that you shared some guy that's working on personal and business development on your page. Oh my word, what will people think? Right? Share this instead of some silly video. Right? God forbid a political thing that you shouldn't be doing. Unless you're just independently wealthy and don't care. But I'm neither, so I stay out of that. So, although there's some times when I'd like to weigh in on some things, but I don't. So, guys, this was day 7 of the Shift Your Identity series, or the Identity Shift series. I hope you're enjoying it and getting some things out of it. I hope it challenges you in some way to level up. Dave Howard says, will I see you out on the trails today swimming? Yeah, right. If you do, I'd be a drowned rat. Not today. The workout will be done here. I'm getting soft, Dave. If you're out there, though, be safe. Yeah, it's coming down, and it's been coming down all week here in Southern Maine. So that's some good reverse physiology. Yeah. So, but tomorrow, it looks like the sun will pop out. And we check that. You know, that weather app, I got a problem with that thing because it says rain, rain, rain. But if you click on it, it might be like 1/10 of an inch of rain at 6 p.m. So they're right. They just show rain. So when you look at it, I'm like, well, the whole week's shot in the ass, you know. But it's really not. You're not soft. Sometimes I feel that way. Getting old, buddy. Tony Ruffin, how you doing, buddy? Put that foot bump up. Yeah. Bub is out selling pawns and traveling all over. Tough week for him. You guys see Bubba in your travels, give me a best because they unexpectedly lost his wife's dad this week. So his father-in-law passed away unexpectedly. It was quite a guy. I read that a bit, and that was a life well lived for sure. But we never want to see that happen. So there we go, singing again. And hey, Jimmy's doing better. So my neighbor. They moved him down a floor or two, and they're going to try to get him going here in some rehab. Can't quite do the pacemaker yet, but he's got a lot of hurdles yet to go over. But he's definitely getting some good news this week. Was great. So it was good to hear that. So hoping to see him sometime soon, but he's sleeping a lot. So I don't want to go in and go, hey, wake up. Wake up, we're here. Can you act like you're happy to see everybody? So we let him heal up. Safe travels, Bubba. And guys, reach out to someone who needs to hear from you today, right? Life's too short, okay? And do that audit, right? The people in your circle. What do we call that? Let me see my notes. I call that a circle audit. Yeah. Who do you need in your circle? You need the mirrors. You need the expanders. You need those accountability partners. They're out there. Go get them. Reach out to people. Get in the right rooms. All right. Spend a little less time with people holding you back, and a little bit more time with the people that lift you up. So speaking of world domination, I'm going to go work on that. I hope you guys have a fantastic day today. I want to wish a happy birthday to my future stepson, Kaylin Newton. He's having a birthday. And 23, I believe. 23? 23. I don't know. Wendy, put it in there. So, yeah, Wendy's youngest. So he's doing good things and crushing through life, you know, being maybe 22, 23, 24. I don't know what the hell I wanted to do. So, inner circle, Bubba says. Yeah, good stuff. Guys, have a great day. Reach out if you need me. Hit that strategy call link. I'm sure Wendy put it in there. If she didn't, we'll pop it in. If you'd love to chat, I'd love to chat with you. Always give you my time. Yeah, man, just have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow at 8. All right, we'll see you. Bye.